Hey everyone, hello. So for today's video, we're diving into a moment that marks the end of an era for American currency. After 232 years, the American penny is officially ending production. The copper-colored coin we all grew up with, the one hiding in couch cushions and jingling in pockets and living forgotten at the bottom of purses, has reached its final chapter. But what really pushed the penny to retirement, and why are the last 5 pennies ever made suddenly valued up to $5 million each? Well, let's talk about it. For years now, economists have pointed out a strange reality. It actually costs more to make a penny than the actual penny is worth. A decade ago, producing 1 penny cost around 1.3 cents. But today, the cost has actually climbed to an incredible 3.69 cents per coin. And that's just the start. Add in manufacturing facilities, labor, transportation, mint, machinery, quality control, and material sourcing, and suddenly the nation is sinking tens of millions of dollars into a coin that almost nobody uses. The Treasury finally said, enough is enough. American taxpayers simply weren't getting their money's worth, officials explained. So by halting production, the government estimates $56 million in savings every year. And that's just for material costs. Add reductions in facility usage and energy consumption, and the savings grew even higher. The penny, though, it will still be legal tender. You can still use it. But once they're gone, that's it. They're gone. And let's be honest, modern life hasn't been very kind to the penny. Most people don't pick them up anymore. And most stores don't want them. And most wallets don't even make room for them anymore. And with digital payments rising and cash transactions shrinking, demand for the 1-cent coin has all but vanished. Economists have been warning for years that keeping the penny in circulation is like trying to keep rotary phones in airports. A nostalgic gesture that doesn't match how people actually live. The decision to halt production is less about saying goodbye to the past and more about aligning currency with the times that we're living in. Now, here is where the story gets truly remarkable. This week, the U.S. Mint quietly produced the last 5 pennies that will ever be made in American history. And these weren't your everyday coins. They carry a special omega mark, distinguishing them as the official final batch of the U.S. penny production. And collectors? Well, they're losing their minds. Each of these 5 final pennies is estimated to fetch up to $5 million at auctions. So why so much? Because this isn't just a coin, it's a moment frozen in metal. The symbolic end of 232 years of U.S. currency tradition. From Abraham Lincoln's famous profile to the copper sheen recognized around the world, the penny is an American artifact. And the last 5 ever minted? These are artifacts of a transition, relics of the old world, minted precisely as it disappears. It's the same reason rare stamps and misprints or first edition bills can sell for astronomical prices. Scarcity, history, and narrative create monetary value far beyond face value. These pennies say 1 cent, but their story, it's priceless. So, what does the end of the penny really mean? Well, for most consumers, not a whole lot actually. Pennies already circulate slowly, prices won't drastically change, and rounding prices, if adopted, tend to balance out over time. But for historians, collectors, economists, and everyday Americans who grew up with the full jar of shiny copper pennies, this is a profound shift. A piece of national identity is stepping off the stage. And it's rare that we watch such a familiar object transition from commonplace to collectible right before our eyes. The penny may be small, but its legacy is enormous, touching pocketbooks, piggy banks, and lunch counters, and memories for over 2 centuries. And now, with the last 5 pennies minted, the press is silent. We're witnessing a moment that future generations may only read about. One century's currency becomes the next century's treasure. So yeah, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, help me out. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and maybe leave a comment or two or share the video with a friend. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.